Okay, so we gotta make up our mind about where we're gonna go next. Blip. Hello, tiny dead end. Shit. I'm doomed. That's like a speaker. Oh no. This is like an insanity chamber, isn't it? Alright, enjoy your seizures, everybody. Oh, hi. We're just skipping straight to the we fight now? You're right? Dude, they just go down, don't they? The labyrinth beyond this door. Why is there a... that? Let's see. A lot of knives. Why is the door completely different in that direction? Oh, okay, so we're... ow. Ow. You're alive? There we go. Much better without all the additional people around. There we go. Blood dry. Like you do. Just a good practice sometimes. Freeze. Wow, there's just so many of you guys. Ow. Stop that. I guess I barely even need to be in protein mode, don't I? Well, these guys can't handle me. Can't handle my power. Did you eat this? Whoa. That collision was weird. Alright. What'd you do with the bones? Like, did you eat the bones? It's alarming. Why am I checking these? Alright, let's let them all out if there's more of them. Are there more of them? Oh, secret door. Hello, secret door. Is he not coming? Rat. It's clearly a secret door, though. What's in here? Oh, it's the observation hallway for all these places. Oh, there was a secret door all the way back here too that I just didn't notice at the time. This is how you view all these spots, like the seizure room and the noise room. So I thought it was a giant speaker that would like torture people, but it was a viewing window. Common mistake. If that guy's not gonna chase me, I'm just gonna leave because, frankly, there's no benefit to fighting everybody.
Hey, stop right there.
Ow! Stop it. Okay, you need to calm down. I will end you. There we go. Just had to rough him up a little bit more. There we go. Thanks for the full heal. How we doing on points? 1. Not a lot of points, as it turns out.
Hey, stop right there.
No, you stop right there. You know, I used to feel special with my claws, but then you guys all started showing off with your claws, and really, it's like, I feel less cool about the whole thing now. Oh, this is some A+ platforming I get to do here. Hit. Okay. Just hang out, just wait a minute, alright? I'll be there in a second. Don't you dare knock me off. There we go. Alright. Come at me. I'm just gonna throw you in that hole. No! You're supposed to go in the hole, you dummy.
The voices have increased in frequency and direction of late. They have begun to stay with me long after conversation has ceased and are serving as quite a distraction. I fear others are beginning to notice my preoccupation at the vampire gatherings. I am thinking again of the particular vampire of whom I spoke previously, who I dare not name for my growing fear. If the voices are to be believed, then my caution is warranted, for they speak of his blackest crimes, both past and future. More than once, I have seen the suspicion in his eyes and heard the distrust in his voice when speaking with me. The fear must register on my face, as it is all I can do in these moments to keep from crying out in chorus with the voices.
Wow. Tad dramatic, isn't it? So he's starting to get paranoid and panicky, and the voices are speaking out about somebody in particular, which he's growing fixated on. The question is whether the voices are helpful or have information at all, or if they're totally bullshit. Oopsie. I didn't realize in time before I pressed the button that it was a loading screen door. I want to listen to the other one. What I think of is Wraith from Apex Legends has voices, but they specifically warn that somebody's aiming at her, and they work.
I am no longer safe. I know it. The voices have proven themselves authentic, and I have withdrawn from the Vampire Society entirely. My absence will no doubt draw attention, but I could no longer hold my fragile composure around the ravenous eyes of my vampire peers, especially not around him. The voices compelled me to make what I fear is a Faustian bargain, but I had to, for their demands are constant and merciless. I have secluded myself within the mansion. I know he will strike out at me. He will go to any length to achieve his ambitions, and he knows it, I know. I have taken precautions to protect my beloved wife. Her cure will have to wait until our immediate safety is guaranteed. The mansion was constructed with security in mind, but at that time I was not privy to the full range of vampire capabilities. The voices echo in the twisted corridors of my psyche, dark whisperings of a macabre and formless menace, the approach of which portends an end to all of this.
Wow. Yeah, he really collapsed quickly, didn't he? Fell victim to his own voices and grew utterly paranoid, and whoa. Okay, first glance was like, oh, Beauty and the Beast, but there's a few things going on here. That's a brain. Teddy bear rabbit. Dissected frog. A rose. Family pictures, probably. A pocket watch. You play the record and she spins while seemingly 3 different songs play at the same time? Oh. Is this the big one? Oh, he's already dead. With the stake through his heart. Oh, he got like stigmatted. Yeah. Ah. Just happened. The eyes are like scratched out. Oh yeah. He like burned out the eyes of all the paintings in the room. Whoa. Why are weird sounds I'm out. I'm out of here. What?
By the flames!
Grout's dead. Who the hell are you?
Grout is dead? Pity it could not be by my hand. No matter. Soon your self-made kings and false prophets and all who bear the mark of the beast will be washed from the earth for the coming of the Lord.
Who the hell are you?
As you burn, tell them it was Grünfeld Bach who sent your damned soul to that lake of fire. All agents of Satan shall return to whence they came. Let this righteous display serve as a promise to all who serve the archfiend Lacroix. I'm coming for you, Lacroix. By the power of the Lord, I will cleanse your black soul.
Well, yeah. So this is gonna be my first encounter with a vampire hunter and all of their self-righteousness. Fun. Every faction is so fun and likable in this game. Oh boy, are we doing this? Let's quick save. Everything's very on fire, which is typically not great for me. Oh hey, this is like one of the, yeah, that's the staircase that goes up into the wall. So we're like at the front of the entire place, actually. Yeah, let's get our asses out of here. Oh, I'm very on fire right now. Fire bad. Hi, could we not fight? Come on, we're all on fire right now. Is this necessary? I will eat you while you're on fire, I'm not afraid. You want to do this? I'll fucking play. Okay, actually leave me alone, I'm really hurt. I'm gonna die. I died. Wow. I don't think even real humans are this flammable. This is next level vampire problems. Alright, good thing I just quick saved. I knew I was in trouble. Alright, so let's not run into the fire at the beginning, because that was clearly a problem. Let's just go straight into protein mode and start raging a bit. Oh god. I really wish I could land a single goddamn hit. There we go. Oh jeez. Oh, that teleport. We're just gonna stay in protein mode. And blood heal. And blood buff. Raven that guy real quick. Do fortitude. There we go. And get my ass out of here. Alright. Alright. God damn. Our character just dies. Alright, fortitude, protein. I think I'm just gonna run for it, because fighting things goes very poorly for me. Is this the way out? I think I need to get away from the fire, because the fire seems to be going around relatively quickly. Boy, do I not really know where I am. I thought I did. Excuse me. Shit. Can I go out this window? I can. Okay. Oh, that's actually where I'm supposed to go, I think. Okay, so that's why I didn't recognize where I was. It's all new. That was all foreign territory. Well, places that Lacroix sends me to tend to be ravaged either by me or things related to my being there, or maybe they just come pre-ravaged in some cases. Wow. We've had an encounter with a vampire hunter, but not an actual showdown. He just talked about "Begone, Satan!" and then he ran away. Which admittedly was a reasonable thing to do when the whole place was on fire, but, you know. He ran away. Begone, Satan! There we are. Thank you, taxi guy.
Evening there. Something burning? Ooh, smells like someone burnt the burgers.
Never mind that. I need to see LaCroix.
Sure, I'll open her up for you. Jeez, I could go for one of them double-spaced burgers. The onions, and the cheese, and some bacon, and the guacamole.
Guacamole. He says guacamole. Hey there.
The Primogens still haven't been contacted by Grout. I thought I made it clear that you are not supposed to come back until we had heard from him.
If the Primogen want to hear from Grout, tell them to hold a seance.
Grout's dead? What?
Yeah, this guy Bach set his house on fire. Nearly killed me.
Bach! Every time I think he's lost the scent. So, Bach killed Grout to draw me out.
Bach didn't know Grout was dead.
Bach is a hunter. They stalk and kill our kind to appease their god. But like many mortals, their so-called faith is nothing but a conduit through which they quench their killing urge. Who else would have killed Grout?
If you'd let me finish.
Let you finish? With whom do you presume you're speaking?
I was just going to add I saw Nines there.
Look at me. Are you sure it was Nines Rodriguez? Because if it was, the consequences... Do you know where this might lead? Do you really have any idea?
I'm positive it was Nines. This may mean war with the Anarchs, is that right?
It means... Under most circumstances, I would call a blood hunt on the murderer immediately. However, the Anarchs of this city may interpret such an action to be a declaration of war. I do not want a war with them. This decision will take some time. I need to confer with the Primogen on this. In the meantime, I've come to a decision on the Ankaran sarcophagus, and I believe that for the safety of the inhabitants of this city, we need to place the sarcophagus under Camarilla protection until its contents can be confirmed. You're becoming quite indispensable to me. So, out of all my available personnel, I'm going to entrust the retrieval of the sarcophagus to you. It was quietly delivered to the Museum of Natural History a few hours ago.
I'll go at once.
The manifest from the Dane shows there was a small box from the same dig on board, but it was listed as missing. Keep an eye open for it. It may have been overlooked. It's crucial we get the sarcophagus in our possession within the next few hours.
I need money. I'm broke from doing the dirty work.
Here, I'm feeling charitable.
There we go. I knew I could do it. So what do I do now?
Here are the keys to the front door of the museum. The sarcophagus should be in an examination room of some sort. There's a small security staff on site, but I don't want a massacre. Mortals are just as easy to deceive as they are to kill.
I'm ready to go, but I had a few questions first.
One or two, but that's all.
How does Bach know you?
My history with that family dates back to Bach's grandfather, who pursued me into Africa, where I killed him. Bach's father tracked me to London to meet his death. And now Bach and the Society of Leopold have followed me across America. They never learn.
The Society of Leopold?
Witch hunters, an anachronistic holdover from the Middle Ages. They are inquisitors, whose fanaticism has convinced them that their triumph over the supernatural will save mankind and secure them a cushy spot in heaven.
What's a blood hunt?
A blood hunt is a death sentence. When one commits a high crime against our society, a blood hunt may be called. It is then the responsibility of the city's kindred to bring the offender final death.
I'll be back. I have to get prepared for the museum.
There is a degree of immediacy attached to this task. Work fast. And, as on the Dane, you are not to open the Ankaran sarcophagus for any reason. Excuse me. Oh, and to show my appreciation for your dedicated service to me, I have secured you a haven nearby, in the Skyline apartment building. I hope it's to your liking.
Thanks. Tell my goal to move there too. Okie dokie. I've got a nice new house now. Oop, fade out. Yeah, before I do that, I want to check in with Nines. Try to get any context, because he just kind of refused to say anything. And I want to know more about what's going on there. I don't really have any loyalty to any of these factions. The only particularly likable character in the game is Jack. So while I find the Anarchs infuriating to some extent, and the Camarilla kind of nothing so far, although the Prince definitely is being framed as an antagonist kind of no matter what, Jack gives one group some bonus points. Yeah, Venture Tower. So last round is to the right. Like through here. Jack's cheery. He's voiced by Bender. And he's the only person that has your back at the beginning of the game. The Prince is going to execute. Nines kind of does something about that, but also Nines just kind of leaves. Whereas Jack, like, explicitly has your back throughout the entire intro and teaches you actual things and so on. While also not necessarily being as annoying as the other Anarchs. Actually, let's talk to him.
Listen, kid, you did what you had to do. Just a messenger, right?
What do you think happened?
It's a ruse by LaCroix so you can call the blood hunt on Nines. Standard smear job, textbook cammy bullshit.
What can I do to help?
You're just eager to please, ain't you? I could give a goddamn kid, but I'm sure the boys here would appreciate it if you kept it business as usual. You hear me?
I can do that.
You measly fuck. You got a lot of nerve showing up here, Lick.
What did I do?
You fingered Nines. Said he killed a goddamn primitive.
Yeah, I was gonna comment on that. The game seemed to funnel me towards that, didn't it? Like, the moment the conversation started, I had to say that I saw Nines there, and I couldn't. I specifically dodged. Like, at one point I had a screen where there was two options for mentioning Nines and one option for something else, but the option for something else just delayed for a moment, and then I had to say Nines anyway. So I tried not to finger Nines specifically, but my character just was like, "Nah, we're doing exactly that, and you can't stop me." I'm like, ah, shit. I just saw him there. At least I think I did.
I'm willing to believe you were a patsy in all this, but I'll be watching you, kid.
Where did Nines go?
Don't expect to see him until this bullshit is resolved.
I have a few more questions.
Yeah?
Nah, that's not going anywhere. So he left? Ah. Well, shit. She doesn't care at all. Well. Yeah, for how casually my character pointed out that the Nines was there, I was like, that's gonna have consequences, isn't it? You're just like going straight for it. But I don't think I could have done anything about it. Maybe I was supposed to not report to the Prince at all or something? Maybe there's a different branch. I'm not sure. Because he would not talk about it. Which is kind of an issue. Alright, how are things going? The Prince would appreciate you taking the Ankaran's sarcophagus from the museum and bringing it to him for safekeeping, and do it without killing anyone if possible. What happened to Mudhunt? Oh, Mudhunt's back here. Right, I'm still waiting for the Lucky Star Motel to come up. But until that happens, I can't make progress on Mudhunt, nor can I make progress on the Carnival of Death, which are apparently the same quest, although I didn't know that until the quest log basically outright told me.
Yeah, you go right on up and see Mr. LaCroix. Let's see what we got on good old camera 3. Oh, well, hello there. I've been thinking about you. Oh, yeah. I want to lick you all over. Then make my way down to your creamy center and... What the... Get your hands off my Bavarian cream!
I was like that... Once I got to the creamy center line, I'm like, oh, okay, he's talking about food. It's not as... It's like deeply creepy otherwise, especially since we already have another eavesdropper who watches security cameras to peep on people, so it's not that big of a surprise. I forgot to go to my apartment they gave me. I was focused on going to the bar. After this mission, I guess.
The car is waiting.
I'm ready to go.
There is a degree of immediacy attached to this task. Work fast. And, as on the Dane, you are not to open the Ankaran sarcophagus for any reason. Excuse me.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's go. I guess for some reason I thought I was gonna like teleport or something. I don't know why I thought that. I think it's because I've just played a lot of games where somebody said when dialogue is directing you to go to another location, you often like access it via said dialogue or something.
Hop in.
The museum. I can't really imagine investing in... Wait, that's... She has another location? She already has one in Santa Monica. You think that if she's making so much money to have multiple locations, she... You didn't see that, right? No. Ooh, surprise right click. You think that if she's making enough bank to have multiple locations, she could also clean her goddamn signs. It's dead end over here. Sewer access. Due to unforeseen, though fortunate circumstances, the business of Madame Leota has been relocated onto the Santa Monica Pier. Oh. Well. Call my fucking bluff. Alright. Hi, same cop again. You get around, huh? Okay, I guess I'm allowed to just walk in. Haven't I? When I see that part of the parking lot and everything in the car, I feel like I've seen every part of that before. Whoa, compact, no joking. Wow. I've like never seen parking spots that are this small. They're so much smaller than the car itself. Also, every single parking spot is compact? Who? What? Who runs a museum where only one kind of car is allowed to park and every other size doesn't have parking spots at all? I guess you gotta just walk here. Are you paid full time to guard the parking lot that no one's using? Maybe it's near end shift or something. Sure as hell didn't stop me. I don't know what his job. Whoa. Oh, that's a really weird visual bug. That was the weirdest visual. Whoa. That was a trip. So don't kill anyone, but take the sarcophagus out, apparently. How am I going to take an entire sarcophagus? There must be a way to get it onto like a truck or something. This all seems like a dead end. Alright, away we go.